a second.
Nope, it's working. Cool. All right. What do you guys remember from last time?
We're in a labyrinth.
That is true.
And your little puzzle thing had to be explained to me multiple times.
Oh.
I did not understand it.
I had to explain after the fact. Jesse had to explain to Taylor that she didn't understand that she was with a copy of you the whole time.
Yeah.
And I get it.
Which makes the fact that you guys were arguing at the beginning on which direction to go hilarious. Like I showed her the clip again, and it was hilarious.
No, I remember in when we discussed it in retrospect, I was like, "Oh man, you did a good job. You got me, man." Like
Taylor was still got. Taylor was still got.
I was a fooled. We're in a labyrinth. We have not met up again with Minotaur Boy. We're planning on proceeding, and we're in the what? Black Tower?
Yeah.
Yes, you are in the Black Tower.
Floor 2? Above? Ascending?
You're not sure. You're somewhere in the labyrinth.
Oh, that's right. There was 4 doors, and we all went into one apiece. So presumably after we've met up, we've discussed. Well, I mean, it should be obvious after we met up that they were all separate entrance to the same labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just proceeding?
Yep.
Do I still have detect object up? Probably not. How long has it been?
You were detecting
The Minotaur horn.
the Minotaur horn? I thought you were detecting Jupiter's sword.
To find her?
Yeah.
I think that was the last detect object.
Yep.
And now I found her, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it lasts actually a pretty good amount of time, but that's true.
All right.
All right.
Now,
It super sucks that we stopped during a labyrinth because I had a pretty good idea of where we were at last time. I
have no memory
a good idea of where we're at
of the labyrinth.
I came from the bottom and you came from the top. So
Fuck.
I guess we can keep going down.
Well, so we each came in through one door, and there's a fourth.
yep. So,
So I think we want to find that.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a quick scout. I hope that this is Lavos, I think.
Okay.
My voice
No one
my voice is so slightly different when I do that, I often forget.
Do we have any knowledge why there's no Wiglaf?
Oh,
Or do
stop
we
where
think
you
we
are,
should be?
Lavos?
Huh? What?
Stop where you are, Lavos. You hit a dead end.
I wasn't over there.
Yeah, you hit a dead end, bud. I saw you.
Oh yeah, dead end's a thing.
Yep.
Man, it'd be really
Alright.
cool if the DM would have reminded us of that thing we knew.
Sorry.
Jake, you can't see yourself?
No, I'm asking, should we expect there to be a fake
Oh.
Wiglaf?
Oh.
Just like in character.
Where
Yeah, I guess we should keep
You wanna-
our eyes out.
you want to roll a d20, Lavos?
Okay. Where is the listing for that in Beyond?
Oh, I don't know. I just know how to roll stats and beyond now. Is there?
Should I only
Just
should I roll
a die?
dice in Beyond?
Yeah, I think just single die you would want to roll in roll 20.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Nine. Ooh.
Ooh, the curvature on that. I'm assuming something bad's gonna happen. Oh my god, the suspense.
Where are they? I lost them.
If it's not a hidden trap, would Devil Sight help at all?
Oh, it's not a trap. So, as you go into the dead end, the ground around you starts moving, and you see burst from the ground 3 skeletons.
What?
I can.
I could have sworn. Okay, just out of character, I could have sworn that we had ventured. I had ventured to this dead end, or somebody had ventured to this dead end before.
You have not. No.
I had gone. You went north, right?
I went south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jupiter came from that way, but
Oh, you need to go back to where you were, Jupiter. Everyone needs to.
Why?
Because we're in combat now.
well, we would have been a little closer. I was a little distracted.
Well, no, because Jesse said he was scouting ahead.
Yeah, he did say that.
I did. I
Okay.
did say that.
That's
Yeah, I
fair.
did
That's
say
fair.
that.
And I didn't say anything against it, so
2 token layer. There we go. Now.
Is it really a dead end though? When I got a whole 5 feet in front of me. Some might call that 1 square.
Well, you actually did end up in the dead end for a split second, and then you
Oh,
moved away from it.
That's
So
fair.
you went too fast.
Remind me not to do.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone roll initiative.
yeah, boy.
Do we all? Okay, no, I think I can do. Yeah.
I'm assuming still click yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, mine worked.
Nice.
The
Figured out
dice
how to
in
do-
D&D Beyond looks super cool.
Yeah, they do.
How to do
You can
custom
buy new
ones.
ones too.
Why would you buy new ones?
You can. I don't know.
Hey.
Oh, and it automatically does it. I don't have to click on myself anymore. Yay! I've been remedied.
Oh, you don't.
Actually, you do. You just didn't do it that time, and I did it for you, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
But now we know.
All right. Lavos Jupiter, decide he goes first. I don't care.
Well, because he's right in that.
All right.
Technically, no.
All right. You're up first, Lavos.
Okay.
3 skellies sprung around you.
Do you remember how many spell slots I have? I've never managed that in D&D Beyond. I don't know which things I'm supposed to be managing on which side yet.
So they are a bit easier to manage in D&D Beyond, because when you cast a spell, it does take your spell slots. I believe.
I don't even see a listing for spell
I
slots.
know that you were you had like 1 left or none left after that last battle.
I know I had
yourself.
diminished some. I think I have 1 left, but I also would have already used my orb.
Yeah, you did use your orb.
So I think I have the 1 left after using the orb.
So there is in your spells tab in your like main right hand box, if you find the tab at the top that says actions and spells. And then if you click the spells tab on the right hand side, a manage spells button will be at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can click a thing on the little sidebar that pops up. There's spell slots. It will show you your spell slots. It's a very roundabout way to see the spell slots you have left.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have
Yeah.
pact magic, add spells, known spells.
So okay.
I think pact magic. It's showing 5th level 2 slots. And I'm level 9. I would have 2 spell slots. I mean, D&D Beyond says I have 2 spell slots. I'm just saying.
So you do see your spell slots in D&D Beyond.
I mean, it's under pact magic, which is a little misleading.
Well, you could check Roll20 still, even if you don't want to use it now. Did you check it already?
Check.
I mean, in roll 20, it says
I
you
actually have two. I actually have two listed in roll 20.
Yeah,
All
nice.
right.
Confirmed.
So maybe I used my orb, but I only used one last round.
All right. Well, we'll say you have 2 then. They both seem
Okay.
to agree.
Okay.
I can resurrect people now, by the way. So
Only for 1 minute.
Can
That's
I
still pretty good.
can I see the Skelly around the corner?
Yeah, you can see all 3.
Okay. Would I be at disadvantage with Eldritch Blast with the one around the corner, considering it's diagonal?
Let me think about that. It's no, because we've been considering diagonals as adjacent, so I would consider that adjacent. I think, yeah. So yeah, they're all adjacent to you.
Okay. I cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, and I attack this one in front of me.
Do it.
Action. I don't. Pretty sure it's this.
You want to roll the. You want to click the hit button first. But if you hit, we'll use that for your damage.
Is that okay? 14.
There we go. That does hit. So you do 2 damage.
And I yell, help! Skellies! Help!
And so, what does Shillelagh do to your damage?
For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon, and the weapon becomes a D8. So it did work in terms of being a D8, but I don't know if it actually.
What's your spellcasting modifier?
Cha!
I mean your modifier though.
I think 5. No,
5?
plus 4. Plus 4.
4. So then it should be 1d8 plus 4.
Oh,
so then it would be 7 damage.
Okay. Is that something that I'm gonna have to figure out to add in into Beyond?
I think there might be a Shillelagh version of that, or something in your actions. Maybe, I'm not sure. We'll definitely get that figured out after this.
Okay.
But he did 7 damage. Cool. And you did a decent amount to him. He's looking kind of rough.
Cool.
All right. Next up, Jupiter. Oh wait.
I'm sorry, disregard that. Shit.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at Skeleton's character sheet. You actually killed the skeleton. He died.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
Dead skeleton.
Okay,
Yeah.
the original 7. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I accept.
Okay. I'm wait, how much time I have? 10, 15, 20. I'll just attack this one twice, I guess.
Do it.
Oh, I found it. Okay, I don't have to edit anything. I'm good.
Is there a separate one specifically for that?
Yeah, it's separately under bonus actions, not actions.
All right, you hit. Roll damage.
I think that's a.
You don't think that's what? Oh,
It should be more than 18, I think.
whoops.
Oh, I just rolled.
That was my bad. So this is this is +2.
Oh, I could just roll damage.
You can just click the longsword, the pink longsword button. You are?
Yeah. Clicked it a lot.
Oh, okay. Just try clicking the damage part and beyond then. It's weird. That's the first time that's happened. Team. So we'll just add 2 to both of those, and that's literally what +2. So you did 12. You did 12 damage. Woo. He's up, but he's barely standing. Oh. Did you roll another attack?
Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Oh. One-handed damage. Slashing 10. Okay. All right. So you cut into the skeleton with your sword, kind of chunks out a bunch of his ribs, and he's looking pretty staggered. But he's up, just barely.
Okay, did my second attack hit or not?
No, it did not.
Okay.
Your second attack whiffs.
So you know. I feel like we probably could have waited till the next campaign.
Hey, we're working out the bugs. It's fine.
Great.
Wig laugh.
I think I'm done with this darkness. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Daylight. Can we send spells?
Where do you want the daylight to emanate from? Is it how wide is it? Like,
So it's 60 feet of bright light, and then on top of that, basically, I can put it on an object I'm carrying. So I'm gonna just stick it like on the tip of my spear or trident.
Okay. Give me.
That's a hyper specific spell.
Yeah, it's the like better version of the light cantrip, but
Oh,
by
okay.
better version, it's a 3rd level spell. So
Okay.
Okay. You are now emanating bright light for how long?
1 hour.
Okay.
Kind of a waste of my turn this combat, but Wiggle
You wanna-
Waggle is like doesn't know what's ahead, so he wants
Would you like to move?
see. Yeah.
I mean, whatever, man. That's like the best spell per Dark
on.
Labyrinth. I
5,
mean, like
10.
if you ever wanted more purpose for that spell.
30.
Can you see a little bit better now, Wigloff?
Oh yeah, a lot better.
I feel like everyone can see a lot better when you're around. So yeah. Okay. So next
Oh wait,
up,
you said I killed that skeleton?
yes, you did.
Temporary hit points.
And how many do you get? You get the total HP damage you did?
Equal to your charisma modifier plus your warlock level, so 13.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your AC, Plavos?
14.
Gotcha. All right. Now next up is the Skellies. This one is going to attack you, Lavos.
Okay, you can try.
He will definitely try. And he whiffs. And this one is going to attack you, Jupiter. And whiffs. Next up, Lavos.
I step away by 1 step. I'm assuming attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. Critical.
Fuck.
Does 13 damage.
All right, my temporary hit point bubble disappears.
Nice.
Blocked like a whole hit though, right?
Yeah, pretty strong one. And I am going to Eldritch Blast this Skelly into oblivion.
The one you ran away from?
Yeah, I just needed some distance because I believe that it's still considered a ranged spell attack.
Correct.
So I would have disadvantage. Yeah.
Correct.
So
You ready your magic and you aim it at the Skelly.
So 2 rolls.
That is a hit.
It's super weird that Beyond will not stop rolling the dice unless you stay on the page. I'm like ahead of the dice and I switch over to Beyond.
Nice.
Or I mean roll 20. But yeah, both those hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it tells me what components you need for those. I'm happy about that. All right. So
23 force murder damage to Skelly.
yeah, he kind of just explodes into a pile of bones and then sinks back into the dirt of the labyrinth.
Okay. Get my 13 temporary hit points back. And intern.
All right. Next up, Jupes. Yep.
I changed my sword in. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
What?
Those were terrible.
Hush. There is no need for that.
Ooh, that's a critical miss. The 14 does hit. Ooh, you got the +2 longsword added.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jeez, even with a critical miss, it's 11 though.
Come here, good girl.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sword.
That's why critical miss is a thing, because you could pretty easily still hit almost anything.
And you cut the skeleton down in front of you. And this battle is over.
And shouldn't everything, now that I can see Wiggloff, shouldn't like everything be like radiated within 60 feet?
It is with him.
Yeah, it seems right.
You don't see Wiggloff?
Oh, I can see him. It's just that I would think
Move.
that
Is that why? Oh, I see him now.
maybe.
It's just not.
So when I move, you should see what you can
a little
see.
better, yeah.
Yeah, with my
Okay.
light. So it's got to be you can see it and it's lit.
Okay.
Okay.
But better than 2 squares.
Okay, we're following Lavos this time.
You don't want to follow the guy with the light?
Oh, or yeah, Wiggloff.
Lavos, where did those guys come from?
Dead end. I forgot dead ends suck here in this labyrinth. Don't approach dead ends.
All right. So we had determined southwards.
Yeah, I came from south.
And so did Lavos. That's why I'm kind of thinking north.
Lavos came from north.
Oh, he did. Okay.
We were in 2 separate, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the right direction then.
So the way that, just to keep in mind, the red tint is letting you know that you're using dark vision for that area in order to see it. Whereas areas without red tint are normal vision because it's lit up.
I was curious about that because dark vision is considered perfect sight, meaning that I can see normally. So I shouldn't
Well-
have
Well,
any
the
limitation.
special one.
Yeah,
Right,
Devil's Sight is an upgraded version of Dark Vision, so I should
Mhm.
have perfectly normal sight.
I don't have a way to do that.
Okay.
Night vision effect.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Maybe I can. Here.
That's why I was tripping. I was like,
Wait,
damn,
All right, hold
cast
up.
a light spell and bro
Hold
can
up.
see better than me.
I need to describe stuff. You
Oh, so we stop before we step on stuff.
no, it's fine where you're at. I just wanted to stop and be able
Oh,
to
okay.
explain stuff to you. Yeah, I don't know how I can change that for you. It's just normal in Roll20. But so you see these steps going up to kind of a lifted hallway, and as you're passing by it, you see a large door here.
Hmm.
Ew.
Guys, what do we
need to
do?
Find Zardor, I feel like, before we go through any doors, right? Like he's the whole reason we're here, or we can make it in.
Or is he
Agreed.
behind the door?
Agreed. I'll peek around the corner real quick. Pew! Do I see anything?
It's just it looks like it keeps going winding back into the labyrinth.
I'm not going back in that labyrinth.
Well, I mean, can we even open the door? Like, do we? I guess we can try it.
Should we check for traps or anything first?
Describe the
That
door.
is not a good skill for me, so.
Yeah, I don't know how, but
The door is stone and very ornate. There are symbols embedded into the door, and kind of like etched in animals. Think of like stories, like an Egyptian hieroglyphic, or like a mural showing like minotaurs walking up a stairway and going into labyrinths, like very orthographic looking storytelling etched into the stonework.
Now, if I remember correctly, I think we had this debate. The language that you're depicting on the doors is abyssal, and I only have infernal.
Correct.
Okay, so nobody can read it.
that's Zardor.
Yeah, but Zardor.
Hold on, I might have picked Abyssal.
I checked for traps.
Um.
I also cast
Roll-
detect magic.
No.
Okay. The door is not magical, and you roll up. I think it's just perception check, right, for chaps.
I think so.
Perception.
You guys never use it, though,
Yeah,
so I don't know.
perception. You do
Oh.
not. Do you not detect any traps on the door?
I give everybody the thumbs up like I know what I'm talking about.
If it's safe, let's go.
I believe him. Well, we don't even know if we can open it yet. Who wants to try and open it?
The large one.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot.
Or
You described Wiggloff last time and it threw me the fuck off. He's not exactly like a bulk boy, right?
no, I mean, I didn't imagine him to be like a tiny little guy, but no, like I wouldn't. I wasn't thinking of him as like the Hulk or anything.
Okay.
He's a half orc, somewhat larger than
Okay.
probably an average guy.
He's still got a little meat on him.
Large enough to be hated by humans, small enough to be made fun of by other orcs.
Yes, that basically exactly my backstory.
Okay, we'll go for it.
All right, I attempt to pull the door, and if that fails, I attempt to push the door.
Pulling does fail, but you are able to push the door if it gives. And you see a room with two Zardors.
Mm,
Did they see us? Or did they hear us open the door?
I mean, I think Wiggloff is literally blindsiding him with his light that he's.
Mm.
from
Hello
total
there,
darkness.
You have finally made it into the training room, they say in like complete stereo. And then they each look to each other and like say, "What? He is an imposter."
Well, if you both think you're the
No.
real one, I don't really care which one's real.
Wait.
Does it look
no,
like
if it was
Zardor? Or
Zardor's like smaller, so I would know
Yeah.
if it was Zardor.
yeah,
Fair.
so these clearly don't look like Zardor, right? We wouldn't assume that one of them is Zardor.
They both look exactly like Zardor.
Exactly like Zardor. No horns and all.
Yes, no horns, almost to the T. Why did
I know. I asked one of them, what was the name of the book that I brought you in the town where we fixed the wheel?
I was literally on that same tip. I was like, what do I know about Zardor? Oh my god, I need to know more about
That was back in the Colosseum town, right?
Yeah.
The book you gave me written in common, yes? Says the left one. I was being polite. I cannot read very well. But you nice, so take book.
I don't know about that. What about you,
I like that one.
Zardor?
I don't remember name of book, but it was good. I read it.
Did we see him read anything when we've met him previously?
I mean, he asked me to get him the book. He told us he likes to read. Why else would I have given him the book?
He is the imposter.
Can we inspect you closer?
Yes, to inspect me. No, inspect me. I am the real Zardor.
Both
Shut
of
up, you liar! I am the Zardor who is real.
Which
I
one
like-
said?
oh.
Which one spoke last?
The left one.
Fuck.
So we figured you guys out just because
Don't
we
you have
literally
detect-
knew.
Don't you have detect magic on?
I activated it when we were checking the door.
What was that giving you anything?
It duration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So, Lavos, with your detect magic still up, you see that both of them glow, and also there are little unlit lanterns all around the room, which are also magical. So there seems to be an aura of magic around each Zardor and around every lantern.
Unlit lanterns, you say?
Correct.
Sus.
Soups.
Should we light these lanterns? Seems like something that might make something happen. Could be bad though.
We need to attack this other Zardor. He is obviously a fake.
Nobody needs to attack anybody. Like,
Yeah, the real Zardor that we know wouldn't want to attack anybody, right, Zardors?
I see this as a win. Twice the Zardor, twice the Minotaur for whatever we need Minotaurs for.
Yeah, you Zardors want to get out of here?
Then.
Yes, yes. Obviously, we want to leave. We need to find the item of relic.
Can you be pinging the one that's talking every time you're doing it?
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Okay, so I'll just work together as a team.
I see this as an absolute win.
No, one of us is a fake and will try to kill the other. Not good.
Hey, well, out of character real quick. Aaron, how big would you say this room is?
Hold up. I can tell you exactly how big it is. Using measurements. That's not big. It is 50 square feet.
Okay, so
50, 50 by 50.
a spell with 150. Can you do a fireball overlay in terms of radius?
Yep. Let me get that.
I want to see if a fireball would cover all 8 unlit lanterns.
And the 2 Zardors.
Yeah.
I think this is. Okay.
Before any fireballing goes down,
What's the radius of your fireball?
it's like 30 feet, right?
I thought it was more than that.
There's different radius fireballs, I believe, but there's just a normal one. I think it's 30.
20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius. Okay.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
That is not. That is incorrect. Nope.
That seems a bit small from what we've done in the past.
Yeah, that's definitely small. That's about right.
20-foot radius sphere. Oh man, that's going to be just shy, isn't it? Okay. Lavos doesn't think it'll work. Sorry for picking your brain on that.
All right.
I wanted to try touching one of them at one point. Or both, preferably.
Okay. You can go up and touch one. Do you do that?
Yeah. I'll start with the left, and then assuming nothing crazy happens, I'll go to the other one.
Yeah, nothing seems to happen.
They're solid, seem to be made of the same material.
Yeah, no, we would know that from what we assessed last time because I
Mhm.
followed the same logic. Apparently, they have solid physical form identical.
Hmm.
Because I thought it might have been a little bit illusory as well.
Well, if there's only one of them trying to kill the other, that's sus. You know, I don't like that.
Hey Zardors, what's on the other side of that door?
More labyrinth.
So you won't mind if we just go ahead and proceed, right? I mean,
If you leave me here, this is probably like the one on the left is saying. If you leave me here with him, I will die.
why? I mean, you're the real Zardor, right? So you could totally beat a fake Zardor.
Not without your help. Fake Zardor is more than likely a shadow skeleton of Minotaurs.
What do you think, fake Zardor? Presumably fake Zardor, real Zardor?
I am
Other-
the real Zardor.
What if we cut them? Will they both bleed?
No. Well, no. One bleed black stuff or smoke.
All right, perfect. Both of you will let us just check your blood real quick.
What do you mean check blood?
Just do a small cut on your Man to draw some blood.
Yeah, with your awesome war axes.
Or we can do it for you.
I don't want to cut my hand.
It could be anywhere, really.
The real Zardor would do it.
Yeah. Zardor, come on, we're trying to help you.
So they both take their battle axes and both cut into their hand, and nothing comes out.
Of either of them?
You're both imposters.
Roll initiative.
Hmm.
Left Zardor spoke a better game than right Zardor.
I didn't believe either of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I was on team left Zardor. I wasn't convinced, but
Yeah,
I
about the
was-
same.
I was pretty sure neither of them were.
Tay was
oh,
ahead of the curve on that one.
What gave it away?
They couldn't answer my book question.
Dude, I couldn't remember.
accurate.
Well, you should have fucking known
What was it?
Technically, Aaron is Zardor.
the history of Colosseum Tower.
Oh, I did it again. Okay. Click self. I want to see if this does. Oh my god, that is.
You rolled the exact same thing somehow.
Hell yeah.
All right. Why aren't you pulling up? Oh, this is annoying.
Seamus, there you go.
At one point, I was just gonna start walking towards the other door and like proceeding like they didn't exist and see if they'd stop me. Or who would stop me. I don't know. I was still slightly under the guise. I was favoring left Zardor.
Right.
I always imagined it was spelled with an X.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's fun. I honestly never considered it, but I mean, it was a perfect possibility. What in the fuck are you doing?
Oh
This is-
no.
I saw what it was.
Just ignore what's happening.
Hmm.
Just ignore.
I mean,
You
it
do
immediately
secret
makes
rolls.
I
It-
accidentally click things sometimes.
it immediately just makes me want to scroll up to see what you're attempting to hide.
Well, if you don't want spoilers, then don't.
I'm not going to, but I'm just saying.
I'm not looking.
Human instinct.
I know.
Hmm.
All right. So you're up first, Jupiter.
No, I'm not.
Oh, sorry, Wiggloff. You're up first.
No, that's not right. Oh, I swear I clicked myself. I got a 3.
Oh,
Oh,
Here.
never mind.
Oh yeah, I could have updated.
I was right.
I am. Okay, well, I trust this one less, I think. So, is that next to him? I don't know. Here. No, I don't want to be between them. I'll go here. And attack twice.
I'm so glad you chose that square.
We're going to 25.
Damn.
No, what is there an to think
Mhm.
about?
Jupiter's
both it.
sword skill slaps.
Those both hit.
I'm gonna ignore the fact that you said that.
What slaps? Oh, that's a fun
Got
one.
it.
I actually like that in terms of new term slang terms. No,
I said it the other
Okay, I
night
got
too.
one of them to go.
Taylor got mad at me because I said a song was a banger.
that's an old school one.
I know. I don't know. Apparently, it's too new school for me.
No, you just are dumb. Okay, I don't know how we're doing this, but I would always be doing two-handed. So, I guess 2 16s.
Okay.
Can you dual wield two-handed?
Only if you take the new race they created that has 4 arms.
So Your blows strike, but no damage seems to be done. He's basically shrugs off your attack.
Wait,
then-
am I just being a dummy and thinking that Jupiter's always had two swords? You're only wielding the one elven.
Yeah. That's why I
Okay.
kind of just ignored what you said because I didn't know.
You could have responded for clarification because of being dumb.
He just
Yeah.
gets 2 attacks.
Yeah.
I
throw,
thought-
I have 2 hand axes that I throw.
See, I thought you had because you had an original longsword and then
Yeah.
you acquired the elven longsword. I thought at that point you were dual wielding.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Have you named your blade yet?
No.
Such.
I think that's all I got. Yeah. I'm done.
All right. Wait a second. Jesus Christ. Okay. Next up, Lavos.
Okay. I hope you've got a purple version of this because it's essentially like a psychic fireball.
A psychic fireball?
Yep. I'm going to be casting oh, why you know?
Just tell me what shape I need to define.
That was a lot of dice. That was fun.
20 foot. Okay.
Yeah, it's the exact same size as it's a 20-foot sphere that I want to place to capture both Minotaurs, but not Jupiter. So it's the exact same size as Fireball, but it's a psychic attack. And it's gonna have some nasty additional effects if they fail. This is my new hot boy.
What is this? Like a level 5?
Yeah, it's a level 5 spell, Synaptic Static.
I'm excited to see what it does.
I'm stoked. I hope they fail. Horde.
I think it's a little.
Is this our new use every battle spell?
It's definitely the new boomstick.
hmm Well, that's kind of just how warlocks play. You don't get many spell slots, so you get a couple most effective spells and use them.
So I'll go ahead and skim the read real quick. Choose a point in range, cause psychic energy to explode there, 20-foot radius sphere, so the exact same
Alright.
size fireball.
All right, so I'm just gonna give this. I'm gonna let you control this, so you can just move it where you want it.
Okay. I'm assuming that Minotaurs are naturally intelligent.
Can you see the fireball that I put there?
Nope.
No.
2 layer. Oh, whoops.
Yes.
There we go.
I wish it were purple. Okay, well there you go.
Right
So
there.
that- Well, I mean that successfully covers both Minotaurs, but not Jupiter, correct?
Okay. Well, yep.
Okay. So, psychic energy bomb, intelligence saving throw. This is a fun stipulation. A creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected by this spell.
Yeah.
target-
That's,
I think in a talk you have to have. This is not. Maybe not.
Target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save or half as much on successful one, and then there's additional stipulations if they fail. So, I'll wait for suspense.
all right. So it is a intelligence saving throw. We'll make 2 of them.
Yes. Fuck.
All right.
Okay.
So one of them fails it. What is a failure and what is a
Okay,
pass?
so we'll do numbers first. So failed one takes 28 psychic damage, and the one that saved takes 14 psychic damage. So that's your numbers. And then for the failed one, after a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turn to end the effects.
Okay.
He be muddled.
Haptic static. So I need to roll a what?
During the duration of him being muddled, he has to roll a d6 and subtract that number rolled from all of its attack rolls, ability checks, and Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Gotcha. Attack rolls, ability checks, constitution saving throws. Okay. To maintain concentration. Okay. The saving throw at the end of each turn's any effect on success. Okay. So the one on the left here does look a bit befuddled.
Hmm.
We're gonna put a little indicator on him, which none of these indicators make any sense. So we're gonna go with this. Or we're gonna go with purple.
They
Yeah,
could
they could have. They could have tried the
definitely
game
upgrade
conditions.
those. Yeah.
But then neither of them seem to have taken any damage.
All right. Jake knows what to do. I don't know if I'm role playing my character. I don't know if he would though.
All right, you're up, Jake.
So I'm gonna say if they're clearly not taking damage, even Wigloth isn't just gonna run in and keep slapping them. I'm gonna try to light one of these lanterns.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Are they the type of lantern that you can basically just turn on? I do have flint and tinder.
I'll let you light it for an action.
Okay. So yeah, so I would like to use my action to try to light this first one.
Okay.
Just for clarification too, I didn't remember after Jupiter attacked the other Minotaur. I don't remember you saying anything about him looking like he didn't take any damage.
Yeah, he did.
So he did say that.
Yeah, he said it.
Okay, because that's pretty important clarification because you do physical and I do spell.
Yeah.
So okay.
Hold on. We're going to do.
I'll be our beat.
Your stupid token. We're going to turn that off for a little bit. Okay. So you still have your light, but for the terms of this battle, I'm going to turn it off because it's not going to be effective in helping you understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But when you turn on the light, there's a radius that it fills and just stops.
And that's I can see that even with my bright light.
Yeah, with your bright light, it's like a different aura. It kind of it has like an opaqueness to it that kind of fills that area, and you can see.
I think I get this.
And now, let's see here.
Oh.
Oh.
The true form of the Minotaur is revealed.
Ooh.
Now, after lighting the lantern, the true form of the Minotaur has been revealed.
Burn with fire!
And you can see the Minotaur kind of block his face from that light and go. All right, so anything else for your turn, Wigloff?
No, that's all.
Okay. Next up, this Zardor is going to come over here and attack you, Jupiter. Let's see.
Oh, did you just roll?
Did I? $15 damage. And this one will come up to you with Loth and attack you as well. Well, not you as well, but is coming after you.
Mhm.
Mm.
And this is the muddled one, right?
Yep. So I need to subtract 6 from, or
A D6, yeah.
Yeah.
D6.
D6 at a time, or you should roll 1d6 and you
I think it's every time. So that's a 14 then.
Nice.
14 to attack. Does that hit you, Jake?
Oh no, that misses.
All right, he whiffs.
Glad that came into play. Noise.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Jupiter.
Ooh. Well, I want to know what the light did, so I'm gonna go attack the skeleton now.
All right. So you are taking an attack of opportunity
Wait, where was I?
in front of the unlit Zardor? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
I'll throw a million axes at him. It's done.
All right.
Ooh. That one was weird.
The top one hits. The damage not working. Huh.
I think I got something. There, 11.
All right. So
It's really good for a hand axe throw.
Thanks, I've been practicing.
wait, you only hit with one of them.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
only
the
hit
11.
one. Just take the first one.
All right. So that does actually damage the fake Zardors. And that flying hand axe does take a chunk out of him. But he seems okay. But it feels like you're dealing damage now.
Um. Uh.
All right. Lavos, before your turn starts, can you make an intelligence check? Or actually, I need to make an intelligence check for the Minotaur Skelly to see if he's not dumb anymore.
Mhm.
Let me do that real quick.
Is it the beginning or end of turn though?
It's the end of each turn. I just forgot to do it. Okay.
Say he passes that with flying colors.
Yeah, he is unmuddled.
Hey,
But
that still negated a whole attack
that's
Yeah.
true.
because it would have hit.
I'm going to need you to make a. I'm going to say a perception check.
What? It's slightly more depressing when you see it roll to a low number physically over and beyond. It's like you just know.
Yeah, I see the +5 there.
I mean, the
Roll
plus
that
5
up.
does help, but I don't know.
So with the 10, I'm going to say that you took note that your shillelagh, like your quarterstaff, seemed to do more damage than you thought it should do against the skeleton.
Okay.
Do with that what you will.
I wondered about that, but there wasn't enough there wasn't enough straw to grasp. I still feel like Lavos wouldn't think there was enough straw to grasp, but he might pursue it at a later point. What he does realize is that Wigloff lighting that light and Jupiter attacking the creature in the light did do something. So I think I would go spot Jupes and light the light or lantern directly next to her. So I'm gonna move. Oh god, that's weird. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna spend my action to light this light.
All right.
Like in character, I know nothing about the shillelagh thing, but out of character, I'm genuinely racking my brain. I don't really
I don't
know
either,
what
man.
difference it makes.
Because
It's bludgeoning.
all Shillelagh does.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
'Cause I was
Well, you
gonna
didn't
say,
have to
all-
We're
say
in
it.
the middle of a
Oh,
battle. Why would you stay with
sorry.
it?
Well,
Player-
Well, I don't have a way to do bludgeoning at all.
Yeah, player knowledge, character knowledge. I'm not, but like I think Lavos would think like, what? I just put a magical aura around my stick. I don't think Lavos would know that just yet. Oh, he backs it with attack of opportunity.
no, hold on a second.
Oh, okay, you're just swapping. it
He's
back.
replacing tokens.
Good
I'm
call,
sure.
though.
Don't let him get away.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting very linked to the past vibes. This is a cool boss fight though. It's very I think Dungeon 4 Dark World.
I have no idea.
I've played that game too many times.
I just figured darkness would be a cool theme. It's too spooky.
Day
All
one
right.
in the ghost house.
Oh no! I totally forgot the ghost house. Is he? I forget if he's even still doing those anymore. Film Cow.
I don't think so. I think it went for a bit, but I don't think. It's a good
All
game.
right. Next, is your turn over, Lavos?
Yep.
All right. Next up, Wiggle Waggle.
All right. I'm going to attack him. The close
Okay.
one.
Very anime character of you.
I almost thought about trying for a net, but it's not necessary right now. Just doing damage is going to be better overall.
Plus, wouldn't the net take into account character size? I mean, isn't there like a small, medium, large, and gigantic or something?
That's true anyways, yeah. So
I'm assuming Minotaurs would be at least considered large.
I'll just roll both attacks. So 24 and then a 15. I'm sure the first hits, but I don't know about the second.
The first is hit, the second whiffs.
Mhm.
You do make some contact with your pick.
So I'm gonna Divine Smite on this as well.
All right.
Oh no, I don't know how to do it in roll 20 because it uses a spell slot, but it's not a spell.
Is there? What happens if you click the smite spell?
Check.
At the
Check.
level you wanna cast it?
It's not on my spell list.
Scroll.
It's
is
on
it?
features and traits.
Have you scrolled
Oh.
completely through your actions section? Because like when I had to do Shillelagh, all I had to do was scroll down further to bonus action, and it had the applicable damage there. Maybe it's in your action section.
So it shows up in my other actions, with nothing clickable, which is fine. I can just roll the dice.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'll just do that now. We can try and work out. Maybe there is a way to do it in Beyond. That's annoying.
Yeah, we may find something. I'm not too worried about that though. And that is radiant, if that matters.
Okay, so 18 damage.
Pretty sweet swipe.
He still seems like a healthy boy.
Oh shit. If it matters, technically I used my war pick on accident, so that's non-magical.
Oh. Does it have more damage?
It has less.
Oh, well, what's the difference in damage? Because I assumed that you would be hitting with your trident.
Well, I mean, the war pick factored correctly, didn't it? It would just
Well-
matter if it was magical or not.
Here, I guess if I just re-roll with the right dice and accept that it might be lower total.
Oh,
Because that was a good roll.
you intended to attack with your trident of fish command?
Well, yeah, typically I normally do. I kind of just rolled the wrong one and didn't want to re-roll that 10.
Okay. Oh, the war pick does more damage, it looks like.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say the
that's what
war.
I was saying.
Oh.
Yeah, the war pick rolls 1d8, the trident rolls 1d6, but the trident is magical.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not sure we've really fought many things that have resistance, but an adventurer uses a magical weapon when they get one.
Yeah, so it still connects. And he still seems like a healthy boy. So next up, the Zardor. Zardor? I'm going to.
Zar the door.
Let's see. So this Minotaur is going to move here. Is he going to get an attack of opportunity?
Yes. If that's allowed.
Yep.
That's what I was wondering too. And when you swung the war pick after the trident, I was like, oh my god, is everybody dual wielding? But
And that does hit.
Oh, I like the fade out of the dice too.
Nice. That was a good hit.
yeah, that's very
Nice.
good. Whenever you got the trident of fish command, I always thought of Aquaman, but now that I've seen the boys, I always think of the deep.
I'm not familiar with that.
The boys is very
The
good. if you ask.
boys.
Yeah, super funny. Super fucked up too.
We've only seen a few episodes, 3 episodes into the second season. Taylor's getting bored of it.
What? Yeah, well, she just wants to watch slime more.
I know, right?
All right, what else are our doors doing?
So it's moving 10 feet, and as it's moving, it kind of lowers its head and charges into you, Jupiter.
Ugh. How many times have you crit tonight?
I don't know. 17 damage.
Your hands are too hot,
Harry.
DM.
I know. You use what?
Harry.
All right, do it.
Fucking awesome reply.
Oh my god. What? What is this parry?
I clicked it in D&D Beyond, and it should be one superiority die to reduce the damage by the number you roll.
And how?
So it should be 1d8.
So 17 piercing damage reduced
Nice.
by 15 to 2.
Why didn't it fall over?
What did you roll?
8.
You rolled an 8.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, minus 8.
Oh, you can do normal.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you subtract 8 from that, which would be down to 9 damage.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Plus 3.
Plus 3?
Plus 3 is right. Sorry. Yeah. So, minus 11.
Okay, so it only does like. So I'll just add 3 back. So there.
6 damage.
Yep.
Parry's pretty cool.
Now, as it's tries to gore you with its horns, you need to roll a strength saving throw, Jupiter.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, it looks like a 1.
so as he charges you and tries to gore you with his head, seems like he's attempting to push you away. You are able to stand your ground. And the other one is also going to take a whack at you from the other side.
Got it.
Damn, you're good.
Hits you for 13.
Might get some use out of that revivify.
And Jupiter is looking bloodied. Next up, Jupiter.
Jump.
Oh, and also to note, the light next to Wigloff is starting to fade. It is still lit, though.
Attack this one twice.
Do it.
Nice.
The second one hits. All right, and you hit for.
I really don't like seeing the 2.
I'm pretty sure I saw a setting that should change that.
Because I don't like to know that I could have done more.
Yeah. So the one-handed you did 8 damage, or the two-handed you did 8 damage.
That is a trip.
All right. You take a chunk out of him.
Find the versatile weapon choice setting.
And were you attacking the one to the left or the right?
Nice.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I did. Anything else for you, Jupiter? All right, next up, Lavos.
Bring me up a fireball icon, boy.
All right.
Is there anything that I need to roll to think that if I were to fireball these lanterns that they would definitely light, or would I know that? Now that I've turned one on, so I successfully know how to turn one. Or light one, however it is you in your imaginarium these lanterns are.
You do not know.
I do not know if a fireball will light them.
Correct. Is there a way to? Nope. Okay.
When I lit that lantern, how did I light it?
I was assuming the same way that Wiglaf did with flint and steel or something.
So
I assume you all have flint and steel.
Okay.
Did that work? Do you have control over that, Jesse?
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
That's pretty fun. So given its current placement, it should hit both Skeletars as well as light, potentially, probably not. This, and this lantern.
Okay. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
All right. Let's do it. What do I need to saving throw? Is this a normal fireball or your synaptic fireball?
No, this is a normal fireball.
Gotcha.
So
Is this
DC
your last spell
16.
slot?
Yep. Just going all out.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
low too.
I'm almost dead, so yeah.
Oh, my health is fine.
They are immune to this damage. No, I'm just kidding. That's been really mean.
I mean, I'm already a little bit sad boy that my first
I know, right?
synaptic static did no damage.
I just don't think you heard Taylor because that was supposed to be my clue.
No, I didn't. I thought she did damage. I mean, the damage was counted. I guess I just didn't hear the part afterwards.
And okay, I need to make a dexterity saving throw. Zardor?
Yep.
So a half damage for second boy.
Yeah, first boy 29, second boy. Is it rounded up or down in this case?
I'll just round up.
Okay, so 15 for second boy. And then do they light the lanterns?
So you see all of those lanterns light up.
Nice.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Intern.
All right. Next up, Wiglaf.
How far can I get? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will make my attacks now from here.
Do it.
I was guessing they were a 3 count. That's fun.
Hey, don't metagame on me.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
What?
Like something.
Okay. All right. Those both hit.
I roll.
Noise. We haven't really been rolling too badly either.
I rolled like shit.
Hold on, did I just roll the
You
wrong
just
thing
rolled
again?
attack. You just rolled the hit again. You just need to roll
Ah.
damage twice.
And you're doing 2-handed?
Oh no, this one isn't versatile. Did you find that setting though, Taylor?
I didn't find no, I don't.
All right. So one-handed.
We can talk about it later.
Actually, your one-handed did more damage total. Funny.
Oh wait, this is
I
versatile?
won.
I carry a shield, so it would always be one-handed, but I didn't know this even could be.
Wait, Taylor, do you have a shield equipped?
Say no.
Well, that would mean your
Because
AC would be down.
Well, no, you gave me the shield of adaptation.
You'd have to hold it though to get the AC.
I don't have the AC on D&D Beyond. I don't have the shield at all on D&D.
Oh, okay. I'll have to. We'll worry about it later.
I
But
don't see myself as carrying a shield ever.
yeah, I
think
didn't
we
either.
only used one.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't picture it in my head as well.
So you stab your trident in a few times and chunk out a few of his ribs, and you deal shit ton of damage to him. But he is still up. He's looking rough though. Mm. All right. Is that it for your turn, Wiglaf?
Yes.
All right. So the lantern on the far left that you left before goes out. And not only that, it seems like the entire lantern stand and metal has just decayed black. Like the entire fixture is just decayed black. Looks much
Shit.
different than when it started.
Can we get a black dot on it?
Oh. I'd have to hold on. Well, I
It's not that
deleted the thing.
It's not that big a deal.
So we're going to nope, we're not doing it.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to remember. So the one on the left runs.
Just for I apologize. Just for clarification, we don't do flanking in this game.
I haven't been.
Okay. I just wanted to reconfirm that.
Do we want to start doing it?
Well, I realized
I don't like.
Yeah, I know.
it's fine.
I just meant for in the future, future battles, I can change it. I don't want to change it right now, but I can. We can have a talk.
Well,
I didn't really care for it.
It just came into my mind that this Skelly Minotaur on the left was completely surrounded by all three of us at the time of them attacking.
Correct. But that would also mean that Jupiter is being flanked.
Fair. We haven't played flanking this entire game.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I gotta ask things again just for clarification.
I mean, on the next campaign, I might ask for some rule changes if you guys would care to add it. Maybe making battles a little more complex if you want.
We can always cut those rules too. I mean, homebrew is a real thing.
I feel
No,
like it makes them less complex, though. Positioning is always going to be get on both sides of them instead of, I don't know. It just means there's one way to align yourself.
True, but it's technically real battle. I mean, what would you do in a video game?
And arguably, I don't know if I would like it with larger creatures. Just having 2 on the front like this, I don't know if that would necessarily be flanking.
By the rules, no. But in my campaign, I was like, yeah, we'll say large creatures gotta be like multi-person surrounded or something.
Okay. Well,
Either way,
we'll just-
we haven't done it up to this point anyway. So
yeah. So, the fake Zardor on the left tries to hightail it back on the other side of Wigloff. So both of you can have an attack of opportunity if you wish, Jupiter and Lavos.
Yes.
You with that one, Jupiter.
I have plus fucking 10. I've had like twice this whole battle.
Oh, I didn't even get one.
Frustrating.
no, because he's still adjacent.
Yeah, no, I see that now.
Yeah.
All right, so that does hit.
Damn it. The roll thing is messing me up because I click over too quickly.
All right, so
8 bludgeoning damage. Not that I know what that is or means.
yeah. So
But I mean, it would be a physical attack of opportunity, not a spell. So it would just be what it is.
with that, you whack him in the head as he's in the back of the head as he's trying to hightail it into the darkness, and his entire skull just shatters onto the floor.
Nice. Get those 10 hit points.
I'm currently max.
God damn it, give me some then.
I wish I could.
I have a thing where I can give somebody 10 hit points, but I've never used it, I don't think.
Oh, is that the one of the bard things?
No, it's one of my fighter.
Oh, really?
I have to use the superiority die for it, so I don't usually use it.
Yeah, more damage is normally worth healing.
I feel like it would be kind of goofy where it's almost like he tries to run. I'm like, oh shit, whack!
Dude, you fucking just sluggered his head off of his body and shattered it. The other one also tries to hightail it into the darkness.
Attack of op.
Oh, you already used your... Yeah, you took your reaction already.
Oh yeah, that's right. 1.
And as he enters the darkness, you see him
Poof.
change back into the thing.
Oh, I need to edit my spell slot count.
And he makes an attack on you.
Oh, nice.
Would
It-
laugh.
Properly did it. Good job, D&D.
That does not hit.
No.
All right. You're up, Jupiter. Oh, also, when your turn starts, Jupiter, the light behind you goes out and turns black.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. See if I can't get it to go closer to some other lamp. Because he's just like in the middle right now, right? I can't actually see him. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to.
You can't? Hold on.
No, I don't.
Ba- 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 Let's fix this. Whoa. Okay. I see the problem. Let's see. Let's just change this. Okay. How's that?
Let's see.
You don't see? Does anybody see?
Oh, I see him. I see him. God, he's standing on top of the other fucking thing. It's hard to see. All right, yeah, I'm gonna use. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Come on.
Did I get moved?
Oh, hey, Aaron. I forgot. With level 9, I did add Eyes of the Rune Keeper, so I could have read the door.
Oh, what? I
I
don't
can
know
re-
what that does.
I can read all writing now.
Oh,
Mm.
well, that's good. That
Yeah.
would have been helpful.
Warlocks just get all these like crazy abilities. It's like they're normally like hard to use, but
Did you make a wisdom saving throw? You take 16 psychic damage, and well, he probably won't take the damage, but he also has to move. Use his reaction to move as far away as possible.
Okay.
Man, that
Um,
would have been some gnarly damage on top of the fact that it had that effect.
I mean, my goal is just to get it closer to a lamp so you guys can maybe hit it.
well, yeah, that's perfect because I was like,
I didn't know how to
yeah.
push it or move it either.
I was hoping he would just come to us or that we could move the lanterns, but this is easier.
so you can take an attack of opportunity with glove.
It won't do anything. So
What?
pass. He's
It
out of the
won't do-
light.
Oh, true.
I'll save my reaction just in
like,
case
put it-
some other use for it comes
I
up.
thought you couldn't use the computer or something. I was.
Oh
I was
no.
like, oh yeah, I forgot my rules. That's right. Cool. Um.
That is, should be it.
Next up is Lavos.
So he moved all the way over here.
Correct.
I forget what's the click combo for measuring.
Um.
Click yourself and then right click hold.
So you pick yourself up with left click, and while you still have yourself picked up by holding, you right click, not
Ah,
letting go of left click.
Woo, that went everywhere. It was what? Here.
Yeah.
Why is God damn it? It's wanting to scroll the entire screen up every time I do it.
Oh.
Awesome. Awesome.
By reloading the page, sometimes it does something weird with like holding. Like if it starts scrolling the page when you're like picking yourself up, there's something goofy going on.
Yeah, it was literally like tied to the side wheel while I was doing it. No, that's just not working. Yeah, it's not working. That
How many feet?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Just move. That should be 30 feet.
Correct.
Okay. And I light this lantern. And that's my
All right.
turn.
Good
'Cause
thing you didn't
if I
fireball them all at the beginning.
yeah, I mean,
Good
I
thing you
made
couldn't.
I made sure that they were out of range of a single fireball.
Okay,
It's
so are you
super
liking
funny.
that
It-
one, Aaron? Or
Yes. Hold on.
it's super
Doing
funny
things
you
in-
say that, considering that that was the first thing I checked.
Yes. That would have been terrible. All right.
I bet that was very indulgent then, where I'm sitting there like, it's just out of range of a fireball. And you're like, yes, yes.
Next up, Wigloff.
Mm, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or wait, we count diagonals. You
Yeah,
can
where were you
count
at?
every other diagonal.
Where were you at?
I was right.
So
Well,
you
I should have
can-
been the very edge of the light.
You were about right there. Yeah, that was about the edge of the light you were at. So
So
you were
it's
probably about. So this is
5,
you can get all the way to the corner for 30.
20.
So to the lantern's about 25 feet.
Okay, so we're just doing diagonals or 5 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. So
I just use the measuring tools, which I don't know. I think it's more exact or something.
well, I mean, if you think about it literally, yeah, it's telling you here's how far you're moving, but with the grid-based system, doesn't matter. I light it.
The measuring
Alright.
tool is working for me now, and it does show a diagonal as 5.
Well, how far does it show 3 diagonals?
15.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what I was doing wrong initially. Like, once you click on yourself and right click, then you need to let go of the right click while holding the left click in order for it to measure.
Hmm.
That's what I was doing wrong.
Oh, and that's why it was moving.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
just
why.
right click moves. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Now,
Man, that would have been good. Yeah, learning. I'll forget
Okay.
until next time.
anything else for your turn, Wiglaf?
No.
All right.
Switch that minnow boy.
Now, is Dissonant Whisper still taking effect on me, or is that just for that moment? I forget.
let's just do it.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
God damn it. I had a way cheaper way to make light. Oh well.
Yeah. Hmm. Hindsight do be like that though.
Oh, it's only 1 minute anyways, too.
He's going to attack you, Wigloff. Brings down his great axe. No.
These guys aren't so scary.
And then he moves onto the edge of the darkness. Not into the darkness yet. Next
Good
up,
one.
Jupiter.
Okay.
And as you're moving, 3 lights go out. Jupiter.
Oh, fuck yeah, there we go.
Those both hit.
Murder.
21.
Damn.
Once Jupiter is able to get those those licks in, man, it's usually over.
Um,
Yeah, I'm done.
he looks a bit hurt, but he still doesn't look too bad off. You got his attention with that attack. Next up, Lavos.
Lavos will move 15 feet here and blast said minnow.
Eat him.
Do it.
Oh, it's a bee.
Oh,
One hit, I assume.
one
Crit.
hit. Crit.
Now, since I rolled 2, how do I make sure that it calculates? Or
So can you click the Eldritch Blast label in the well actually yeah.
like
click the
I
Eldritch-
basically for both of those attacks I clicked the hit / /DC, you know.
Correct. So in Roll20, what happens if you click the Eldritch Blast like pink label that you got the crit on?
The pink label.
Yeah, where it says Eldritch Blast, it looks like it's a button.
That's
Mhm.
true.
It certainly is a button. What it does is
so that's-
probably damage.
So that's the additional?
So the 5 is the force critical damage. 9 force damage, 5 force critical damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 14 total damage.
Nice. That button
gonna
wasn't working for Taylor earlier for some reason. I don't know.
I'm gonna click the one above just to understand even further. Okay, so that one would have been 11 by itself. If that 12 were to hit, which obviously it didn't, but I clicked it just to see what it would do.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, 14 force damage.
Minotaur is bloodied, whatever that means for a skeleton.
He's chalky.
Missing bones.
Yeah, he's missing bones. He's bony. Next up, Wiggle Waggle. What will
I'm
you do?
thinking about grappling him, but I'm concerned that that's not going to work because he's probably pretty strong.
We've technically only got 2 active lights and 1 remaining potential light.
That's why I'm concerned about him leaving, but also if I just waste this turn, that doesn't help us.
You could just beat the shit out of him.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm doing it.
Now's the time for the net.
Well, yeah, this is the time to use a double level 2 smite if I need to.
Oh, I thought you were gonna net. I was like, oh my god.
God, I'm rolling well tonight.
You're thinking about using net?
About the net? No, it was either a grapple or major attack like this. So I am gonna do a divine smite. Probably on both, but definitely we'll start with this one.
I mean, both those gotta hit. Wait, do you get one?
Those
one.
both hit.
Well, one cause shield, right?
Oh yeah, it's one-handed.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right.
Even numbers.
Yeah, I need to turn that setting off. I
so
will
you
after
need
this
to.
roll.
You only rolled 1 damage.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting to see. Well, I guess I could have rolled the second
I
damage.
mean,
but
they're identical regardless. 23 to hit, 23 to hit, 8 damage,
Yeah.
1 hit, 8 damage, 1 hit. So.
Oh no, the other 8 damage is just totals. That's part of it's the same chunk.
Okay.
That's why
It's
it's
confusing.
confusing.
Very much so.
Well, but then Jake rolls 8 again.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
many 8s.
Yeah. So I am going to do another smite if he's still alive, but let's see where
Hold
we're
on.
at.
Let's see. You did 21.
Pretty
So the
nasty.
first chunk is 21 damage, and then 8 damage. Yeah, he's still up. He's looking rough though.
What?
Did you want to
I'm
smite that second one?
spending, yeah, I'm spending like nearly the last of my spell slots. I was gonna heal Taylor after the fight, but
We have healing potions. We made sure to buy.
mhm.
I think we should all have like 2 apiece or something. If not, I at least have 1 greater on hand.
And I can still do a small bit of healing.
Dang.
Oh no.
That's the best turn of damage by far that I've ever done, and it's still like less than a fireball.
Eh. I mean, you're a pretty tough boy. I mean, I'd love
Yeah.
that. I'd take that AC all day.
Yeah.
All right. So you took a big chunk out of him, but he is still wobbling on his bones.
Mhm.
He's still up.
Fucking try it. Give me an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah,
this was the one that I only did half damage on twice.
So the Minotaur kind of looks around and seems like he realizes that he needs to strategize. And he backs away slowly from you, Wiglaf. And around you, Jupiter, into the darkness.
Attack of op.
He disengaged.
Oh.
And that's the end of his turn. Next up, Jupiter.
Is there a way? Okay, I see a shove. Is there a way to move someone where you want them to go?
He is a big boy. You could try to grapple. That would be very difficult to do. That would be very hard to get him to move.
I mean, you don't have far to get him to move, though.
But taking note of what Wiglaf said earlier, the tops of those lanterns do look like you could rip them off pretty easily.
I kind of suspected we might be able to, but we had other solutions.
Well, I can't do anything about it right now. Like I can't go.
You could what suspend?
You could delay your turn.
Delay your
for
turn.
You
Yeah.
guys to get one over there.
Mm-hmm.
I got an idea.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna delay until after Lava's turn. Right? Can I?
Yep. I mean, you could literally just tell me when you want to take your turn.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Lavos, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move 20 feet, and I'm going to light a torch. I have 10. Wait, what's quantity? I have
So-
10 torches.
So let's back up. you do realize that Wiglof's like light from himself has been lighting up the room with bright light this entire time.
I couldn't tell. I only have devil sight.
So I would say that you would know that Wigloff has been lighting up the room with like bright light from
So
his
normal
person.
normal light would not.
Yeah, you would have known that.
It's
Okay.
coming out of my trident though, so every time
Yeah.
I stab them, it dims quite a bit.
Pretty
That would be
sweet.
that would actually be pretty cool to see though. Watching the super bright trident just glimmer every time it stabs him.
It would.
Well, but then I also assume the smite makes some kind of effect, so yeah, crazy stuff's going down.
So every time that you stab the skeleton in the chest, like the tip of the trident is lighting up the inside of it, and it's kind of doing a jack-o'-lantern effect on the walls all around the area.
Okay, I have a second plan. I don't know if it'll work, but humor me. Thaumaturgy lists multiple options. One of them is to brighten, dim, or change the color of an existing light.
You missed
What-
a piece of information. So the tops of those lanterns can be taken off.
Handheld? Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Just for quick humoring, would I have gotten additional radius out of the light with thaumaturgy?
You don't know. I won't tell you unless you try. That's
Yeah, no, let's go for the one that we know is gonna.
Okay.
it could work. It might not work.
I light this light and I grab it. Very handheld. So new age.
All right, so I'll let you do that. You seem like it would take a lot of strength to do it, but you're just able to just grab it, and it just kind of comes off like it was meant to almost. It
It's
just
like
kind of separates.
Very Statue of Liberty-esque.
Yeah, kind of Statue of Liberty-esque.
I mean, jokes aside, I mean, Lavos has lit like 5 out of 8 of these. So, I mean, I feel like at this point he would be at least familiar with,
You've almost lit too many of them.
the layout. Yeah, I definitely lit too many. We all know.
Layer, token layer. Did that work? Yes, it did.
And I still have my movement.
Okay.
So, boom. And very like spooking a coyote outside of the house, just like, you just waving it. Just like, Jake, did you die?
Yeah, Jake, you're in total darkness.
Oh god. I could fix that, but we're almost done. Well, I don't know. I'm not saying we
Oh,
need to be almost
yes.
done.
Fuck yes, I'm fucking this thing up.
Oh, hold on. Let me change the token.
Oh my, Aaron, no.
It's important.
Do it
That was
faster then.
That was rapid fire murder.
I knew you were coming.
All right, so you do 16, 13 damage.
15. Two-handed.
Oh,
It's
17.
so dead.
oh,
It's so
damn.
dead. It's so dead.
You do a lot of damage to it. You take like most of its ribs. It is still up though, just barely.
What? You are so focused on ribs. What has it got? Half of one rib left?
Yeah, there is like no ribs. There's like almost no ribs. It's just like a cavity that he's like shambling on. Is that it for your turn, Jupiter? All right, Wigloff.
I do the thing.
Do it. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
3 attacks.
Gosh darn it, I keep double clicking.
Well, the second one hits. All right. So with your last attack, you
I aim for the head instead of the ribs.
oh, so the trident just goes right into its like eye holes, and you just kind of shear his head away and slam it in the ground, crushing it, and
Eye
it
holes.
just shambles away. You have beaten the Zardors.
Rah.
And I will say you still have your light for like another half hour. So we'll give you that back. All right. Well, you beat them.
Thank God. I'm kind of worried about that one.
Noise.
You did. Yeah, I was worried for you guys. I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do. That sucks.
Die.
But yeah, I think this is a good stopping point.
Would thaumaturgy have worked?
Oh man, I don't want to tell you now because it's gonna eat at you all night. It's like, is this cool thing I was gonna do? But come on, let's be rule of cool. Like, I probably would have let that happen because that was a really good idea.
Well, and it's totally just within the spells. I
Yeah.
mean, because it makes the light brighter. Just the
Yeah.
existing light.
Yeah, because
True.
your argument was very fair in that standard light was not working, and
Yep.
that was a very fair argument. But if I were to brighten the functional, like damaging light,
Oh yeah, I think I would have allowed that. That was a good idea.
yeah.
Just
Thaumaturgy
before
is
we end, just
so good.
to like try to do this before I forget that Taylor's like dying. Can I just cure wounds her and then do a little lay of hands on her too?
All right.
Yeah.
You have like 5 lay of hands left.
Yep, that's all. That's why I said
Oh.
little.
All right.
But here's a little cure wounds on top.
Let me see here. Oh,
Did that not get communicated here?
Looks like 5.
Just a
Did I
bit
not?
slow. So 10 total.
I'll definitely have to go back and make sure that my inventory matches. I think I was keeping more on top of my Roll20 inventory at the time, and now with this new change, I'll have to make sure that they match.
It says your cure wounds is 1d8 plus 2, and you rolled a 3.
Yeah, so 5.
Okay.
Plus the maybe.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you said 10. I was like, where are you getting 10? Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I got to factor that in. Gotcha. I was just like confused. I almost gave you 15, Jupiter.
Gosh darn it.
All right. So, yep.
Somebody remind me next time we're in town or within a shopping phase, the other big thing, other than the fact that I can read everything now, it is that I did actually go with a feat on one. So I now have proficiency with medium armor and shields. So I'm gonna wanna pad this soft boy up a little bit more next time we go shopping.
I
I'll
don't
try
know
to
how.
remind you.
I'm not sure how 5e deals with spellcasters and armor. I remember in like
You just
3,
need proficiency.
you just need
Yeah.
proficiency. Okay.
Yeah, no. So if you want to look it up post game, the feat is known as moderately armored. Prerequisite:
Oh, okay.
be proficient with light armor.
Gotcha.
So I
Okay.
gained proficiency with medium armor and shields. Obviously, I'm
some-
not going to use a shield, but
There was some shit in like version 3 that was like if you're armored, your spells are like harder to cast or some shit. I don't remember, but
Yeah, I think they tried to simplify a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well,
like
that's good.
theoretically, a wizard could be in plate heavy armor.
okay.
yeah, no. Technically, per the feats, you can keep climbing the armor scales, but like if you were a spellcaster of any type and you spent that many feats just to get heavy armor, you would
that's fair.
you would sacrifice a lot.
I mean,
I'm-
hey, but you're now a 20 AC wizard.
So what you could do
Yeah.
also is just take a level 1 dip into cleric, and you get medium armor proficiency.
Yeah, no, this is real. Yeah, that's true. This is really just my attempt to at least get Lavos up to like maybe 15, 16 AC and call it a day. You know, like something a little more respectable, but not so squish.
Gotcha.
But
So that's a good idea. I mean, you guys haven't really been in danger yet. Like the most in danger you guys have been like the weird squid brain battle.
yeah, that
that's-
was pretty wild.
But this one, like I thought you were gonna have problems. Nope, you did really well.
Well,
Yep.
we still Jupiter got pretty low.
Yeah,
we got pretty
and
lucky with our
everybody's, like,
rolls.
out of spell slots, and we still have more labyrinth to go.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, honestly, I was basically considering this final boss.
I was too.
I
But
blew
that's,
everything.
that's super player knowledge, so I was trying to like.
Well, now I'm realizing
Because they
though
told us
that's
that there's
an
more
assumption.
labyrinth.
Yeah, they said that there was more labyrinth.
Said there was more labyrinth.
But I was thinking it would be like less populated or something. But really, we have no reason to think we're anywhere near in the clear. We should definitely short rest
I agree.
when we get back.
But we can figure that out next time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great boss
Guys-
battle.
you
Way
guys
better
like
than
that?
anything in my campaign.
I think the boss battle was a really cool mechanically. Like I thought it was a fun fight.
Nice. Cool.
Got a
I
little
was-
got a
I
little
was
happy
worried.
there. Got a little slap happy there with the fireball and the temporary lights. And I was a big dummy in terms of the whole pick it up thing. I didn't understand your terminology, and it seems like it could come out of it. I was like, I just didn't process it right at the time.
No, it's fine. I thought it was going to be too hard, honestly. And you guys obviously just cleaned up.
Word.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, that was really fun. I enjoyed
Hell
that.
yeah.
Great sesh.
Well, y'all have a good night, and I'll catch you next round.
You
Yep.
too. See you
Catch
guys.
you guys later.
Swell.